Germans are demanding their own Brexit, dubbed DEXIT, as Deutschland politicians are battling tirelessly to follow Britain's lead to quit the EU as a matter of urgency. Berlin's right-wing populist AfD party leader Björn Höcke and Met Beatrix von Storch are in the process of selling DEXIT to the rest of the party in order to use it as the main feature of their manifesto in the next election. Mr. Höcke said, "The majority of the German people also want to get out of EU slavery." He made a speech as he watched the celebrations in London at 11 p.m. on Brexit Day. But Mr. Höcke faces an uphill battle. Former party leader Alexander Gauland said in 2016 that he regretted Britain's exit at the AfD European Election Party conference in early 2019. Mr. Gauland also issued a stark warning. He said, "Whoever is playing with the idea of a Dexit has to face the question. It is not a utopia, and should we not be more realistic?" He also blamed the concept of Dexit on the party's dire election result that saw them plummet to 11%. The MEPN spokesman for the AfD Jugmuthen hinted it is possible the party may come around to the concept. He said, "The EU has not learned any lessons from Brexit. Continuing dictation by Brussels, curtailment of elementary national freedoms, senseless and endless cost driving." It comes after Tory MEP Daniel Hannan, an outspoken Brexiteer, named the 3 countries that he believes will soon follow Britain out of the EU. Mr. Hannan said, "The question is not if Britain will rejoin the EU. The question is who is going to be the next to leave, who is going to be the first to join us and the other 170 odd countries outside the EU. Trading with our neighbors but governing ourselves," he said. "It could happen accidentally because of some economic shock. In that case, I think Italy would a candidate. Or it could happen Brexit style. In other words, a referendum. Demand for a referendum and a successful referendum. I think I would probably at the moment put my money on the Netherlands. But I have to nod in the direction of Denmark, which is also having a similar debate, after it was decided Big Ben will not chime on Brexit Day, due to rising costs. Boris Johnson marked the occasion last Friday by a countdown clock. The clock counted down from 10 p.m. and was projected onto number 10 Downing Street. The street was also illuminated with a light display designed to symbolize the strength and unity of the UK's 4 nations. The Treasury released a new commemorative 50p coin into circulation to mark Britain's departure from the EU. The coin, which has the Brexit date engraved on one side, has been heavily criticised by Remainers, with many saying they plan to boycott using the new 50p. Alastair Campbell, Tony Blair's former chief political aide, said, "I for one shall be asking shopkeepers for 2 20p pieces and a 10 if they offer me a 50p coin pretending that Brexit is about peace, prosperity and friendship with all nations, given it puts all 3 at risk."